Have you ever thought about the role of vibrations in our bodies? It's not something that usually crosses our minds, right? But consider this. Our bodies, the seemingly solid, tangible structures that we inhabit, are in fact intricate systems of vibrations. Yes, you heard it right, vibrations. Much like the resonating strings of a guitar or the humming of a finely tuned engine, our bodies too are humming, thrumming, and resonating, albeit in a manner that's invisible to the naked eye. Now let's break that down a bit. When we talk about vibrations in our bodies, we're referring to biological resonance. This is the idea that every cell, every organ in our bodies has a unique frequency at which it vibrates. Imagine each cell as a tiny pulsating entity, each with its own distinct rhythm. Together they create a symphony of resonances which constitute our living, breathing selves. But these resonances aren't isolated. They interact with each other, creating a network of communication that is as complex as it is fascinating. Think of it as a silent conversation, a dance of vibrations, happening within us every moment of every day. And it's not just an internal affair. These frequencies can also interact with the outside world. Every sound, every light wave, every electromagnetic field we encounter can potentially interact with the frequencies within us. It's a ceaseless dance of energy exchange that shapes our experiences, our health, and ultimately, our lives. In this sense, we're not just physical beings, but vibrational ones too. Our bodies are a rich tapestry of resonances, a dynamic, ever-changing symphony of life. It's a perspective that invites us to see ourselves and the world around us in a whole new light. So, are you ready to delve into the fascinating world of biological resonance? Because we're just getting started. This unseen dance within this symphony of life is set to play some intriguing tunes. Stay tuned, for the melody is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Before we dive deeper, let's clarify what biological resonance is. You see, everything in the universe vibrates at its own unique frequency, from the largest galaxy down to the smallest atom. This is a fundamental law of nature. But how does this apply to living organisms? Let me break it down. Imagine a guitar string. When you pluck it, the string vibrates at a certain frequency, producing a unique sound. This frequency is its natural resonance. Now, picture that guitar string as a living cell in your body. Biological resonance is the natural frequency at which that cell vibrates. But why does this matter? Well, each cell in your body is like a tiny, self-contained organism. It eats, it breathes, it moves, it communicates. And all these activities involve some form of vibration. The frequency of these vibrations is crucial. It's like the language of cells, allowing them to talk to each other and work together. This is the essence of biological resonance. Now let's scale up a bit. From individual cells we move to tissues, organs, and then the whole organism. Each level has its own resonant frequency, like different instruments in an orchestra. And just like in an orchestra, harmony is essential. When all parts of the body are vibrating in sync, we experience good health. But when something is off-key, it can lead to disease. But biological resonance isn't just about health, it's also about our interaction with the world around us. The frequencies at which we vibrate can affect how we perceive and respond to our environment. It's like we're all part of a grand cosmic dance, with each being contributing its unique rhythm. So, biological resonance is much more than a scientific concept. It's a fundamental aspect of life, a vibrational dance that happens within and around us every moment of our existence. Now that we know what biological resonance is, let's explore how it works in our bodies. Did you know that each cell in your body is like a tiny tuning fork? That's right. Each one of our trillions of cells is a little marvel, vibrating and resonating in a complex symphony of life. Let's take a moment to appreciate this. Picture a grand orchestra with each musician playing a different instrument. Now imagine that each musician represents one of your cells, and the orchestra as a whole symbolizes your body. Every cell, like every musician, plays its part in creating the harmonious melody that is our collective health and well-being. But how do cells use vibrations to communicate? To explain this, we need to dive into the microscopic world of our cells. The outer membrane of a cell is a vibrant platform, with various proteins and receptors acting like tiny antennas, picking up signals from the surrounding environment. These signals can be chemical, electrical, or as we're focusing on here, vibrational. When a vibrational signal reaches a cell, it sets off a chain reaction. The cell's proteins start to vibrate, causing the cell to resonate. This resonance is then perceived by neighboring cells, allowing them to respond in kind. This is the essence of cellular communication, a constant exchange of vibrational signals that governs everything from our immune response to our mood. Now, let's talk about cellular resonance. This is the phenomenon where cells vibrate at the same frequency. When cells resonate together, they create a powerful synergy, enhancing their function and efficiency. It's like when the string section of our imaginary orchestra plays in perfect harmony, creating a resonant sound that's greater than the sum of its parts. So why is this important? Well, disruptions in this cellular symphony can lead to disease and imbalance. But by understanding and harnessing the power of these vibrations, we can potentially create new ways to promote health and treat disease. As you can see, every cell in our body is part of a complex vibrational symphony. And just like an orchestra, when all the parts play together in harmony, the result is a beautiful, vibrant dance of life. Our bodies are not just collections of cells, they're resonating entities. Picture this, a grand symphony of vibrations, constantly humming, pulsating, and resonating. Now imagine that this symphony isn't coming from an orchestra, but rather, it's happening inside you. That's right. Your body, much like everything in the observable universe, vibrates at its own unique frequencies. These resonant frequencies aren't just fascinating scientific phenomena, they're integral parts of our existence. Every organ, every tissue, every cell in our bodies resonates, creating a complex harmony of vibrations. This harmony isn't a static state, it's a dynamic, ever-changing dance influenced by many factors. Health, mood, and environment can all play a leading role in this performance. Think about how you feel when you're healthy and full of vigor. Your body is in tune, and the symphony of your biological resonance is harmonious. Now, imagine when you're sick. The harmony is disrupted, the resonance is off-key. This is because illness can alter the vibrational frequency of your cells, creating a dissonance in your biological symphony. Mood, too, can change the rhythm. Ever noticed how your body feels heavy when you're sad, or light when you're happy? That's not just a metaphor. Emotions can literally change the vibrational frequency of your cells. It's as if your body is an instrument, and your emotions are the musician playing it. Even the environment can conduct this symphony. The vibrations that surround us, from the humming of a refrigerator to the pulsating rhythm of city life, can interact with our body's resonant frequencies. This interaction can either be harmonious, enhancing our well-being, or dissonant, creating stress and discomfort. Understanding this gives us a new perspective on ourselves. We're not just physical entities moving through space and time. We're vibrating systems, constantly interacting with the vibrational world around us. We resonate, we hum, we dance. So our bodies are not just physical entities but vibrating systems that interact with the world around us. So, what does all this mean for us? Let's take a moment to reflect on the significance of biological resonance, the vibrational dance within our bodies that we've been exploring. Think of our bodies as a complex orchestra, each cell, each organ, each system all playing their unique part in this symphony of life. When every element is in harmony, resonating at its optimal frequency, we experience good health and well-being. But if even a single instrument, say a cell or an organ, starts playing off-key, it can disrupt the entire performance. That's when we may begin to experience health issues. Understanding biological resonance allows us to perceive this symphony in a whole new light. It gives us a unique lens to view and understand the state of our health. For instance, if certain cells are not resonating as they should, it could potentially signal the onset of a disease. What's even more exciting, though, is the potential of harnessing these vibrations for therapeutic purposes. Imagine being able to tune our cells, much like tuning a musical instrument, to restore them to their optimal vibrational state. This could open up new possibilities for diagnosing and treating diseases, from minor ailments to potentially even conditions like cancer. However, it's important to note that we're at the very early stages of understanding this complex field. Much like the explorers of old, we're standing at the edge of a vast uncharted territory. There's still so much we don't know, so many questions to answer, so many mysteries to unravel. Yet, even as we delve into this fascinating world, let's not forget the profound truth it reveals about our existence. Our bodies are not just a collection of physical parts. We are, at our very core, vibrational beings, resonating with the rhythm of life itself. And with that, we've just scratched the surface of the fascinating world of biological resonance. Remember, we're not just physical beings, we're vibrational too.